Got pain in your lower back? 20 minutes is all you need. Back pain, especially lower back pain, can stem from various different origins. But there are 4 main reasons why your back might be hurting. One is a tight hip flexor, and that means that it's drawing you forward into anterior pelvic tilt, and that makes you exaggerate that arch in the spine too much, which creates additional stress on the spine. The second one often comes together with it is weak glutes, so they don't hold you upright, and that means you're coming even more forward into this anterior pelvic tilt. Is coming with weak core. For that is often also a tight upper back. Often when you try to rotate your upper back, you're rotating more from the lower spine, which we actually shouldn't do. The lower spine doesn't like to be rotated. So today we're going to work on all 4 of these categories, and let's get started. Back. We're starting on our backs today. Bring the feet onto the mat and as wide as the mat. Knees up towards the ceiling, and let's just drop them towards one side. And then back towards the center and towards the other side. We want to warm up the lower back here, the spine, the hips. Just from side to side, warming up. Can make this as fast or as slow as you like. And then bring the knees up and let them fall together, and then out as wide as you can. Back together and out. Good. Then bring the knees towards the chest. Give yourself a big squeeze. And maybe a bit of a massage here on the lower back onto the mat. Nice. Lower down the left leg and cross the right ankle over the left knee. Bring the knee towards the chest for a figure 4 stretch. As I mentioned, the main reasons for lower back, or one of the main reasons, are weak glutes. And so we're going to work on them today. But first we're going to stretch them out, warm them up so they are nice and ready. Don't worry, it's not a workout video. And then we switch out the legs. Left ankle across the right knee. Draw it into the chest. Press the left knee to the side. And then slowly let go. Keep hold of the backside of the legs. And then maybe do some rock and rolls forward and backwards here onto the mat. Sometimes that feels really nice on the spine. And then come up seated. Make sure that you have enough space in front of you. Inhale, grow nice and tall. And on the exhale, reach the arms long in front of you. Crawl them towards the front of the mat. Let the head be heavy. Look towards your feet. Maybe you want to lift the hands onto the fingertips like little cupcake hands. Reach them even a bit more further away. Stretch out the side body here. Hold for one more breath. And on the next inhale, walk the hands back towards you. Circle up the arms. Exhale, drop the right hand. Left arm reaches over you. Make sure that the left shoulder is back. Big side body stretch here on the left side. Inhale, back up to center, and we switch it out again. Right shoulder stays back, right arm reaches long. Sit bones are both grounded onto the mat. Next, inhale, reach the arms long. Now, only with our core, we exhale and we twist over towards the right side. You can lower down the hands, but try to not pull on you. You don't need to twist deeper here. Look over the shoulder. Big inhale to find a bit more length. The back hand can help you to maintain an upright position. Next, inhale, circle back the arms. And on the exhale, we twist from the waist and lower down the hands only as a support. We're not drawing us deeper. We don't want to pull onto the spine. Active mobility here. Inhale to grow nice and tall, and exhale to soften. Inhale, sweep back up the arms, and exhale, come forward into an all-fours position. Well, what would be a back pain video without some cat-cows, right? So find nice 4-feet stance. Inhale, drop the belly, arch the spine, look up. And on the exhale, round the spine, round the tailbone, look up towards your belly button. Inhale, arch, press the chest forward between the hands, tailbone sticks out. And on the exhale, you tuck the tailbone under, round, middle back, upper back, and then the head in. Press the shoulder blades away from each other. One more time, repeating this here. And exhale. Good. Come back to an all-fours position. Straighten out the right foot behind you. Tuck the toes under. Press the heel away. Look over the left shoulder. Mobilizing the spine. And you get a calf stretch. Isn't that great? Come back towards the center and we switch it out. Left foot tucks under. Press into the left heel. You look over the right shoulder this time. Find some length in the left side body. And then come back towards the center. Another classic is thread the needle. So obviously we have to do that. Inhale, reach the right arm up. Now this time bend the elbow, bring the hand behind the head. Ooh, that's already quite challenging to hold. Exhale, lower down, tip the elbow towards the hand. Inhale, twist open. Exhale, lower down. We do this one more time. Exhale, lower down. Big inhale, twist open. Reach the arm up, find a bit more space here. And on the exhale, lower down the right hand, lower down the cheek. And maybe the left hand comes towards the front of the mat or stays in front of the face. Press the right hand into the mat to increase the twist, to increase the stretch in your shoulder blades. Inhale, circle back up, maybe one more time. And exhale, lower down the hand. We continue with the left hand. Inhale, circle up the arm, bend the elbow, and then tap the elbow down. Good. Maybe you already notice here, I definitely do, that there's one side where it's a bit more easier, and then there's one side that is like super stiff and just doesn't want to move at all. Reach the arm up and exhale, thread underneath. And these differences between the sides are nothing bad. We all have that. It's just really important that we notice them, because only once we're aware of the differences in the size, we can work on them and slowly, maybe over time, even them out bit by bit. Next, inhale, circle up the arm one more time, and exhale, lower down. Good. Now, engage your core, draw the belly button really hard into the spine. Hold it there. Good. Press the hands into the mat. Reach the right arm forward. Reach the left leg back. Lift the left leg up. Notice how I'm not collapsing from the lower spine, because my belly is so much tucked in that I can lift the leg not higher and I cannot arch the spine. We don't want that here at all. Inhale, lower down, hand and toe. And exhale, lift back up. Every single time you lift the leg up, you squeeze the glute, you squeeze your bum here. We want to strengthen our bum cheeks whilst we're also strengthening the core, whilst we're also mobilizing our upper spine. Isn't that great? One more time. Lower down the hand and then step through with your left leg. Come up into a nice boxy squat here. So we don't stick the bum hard. We tuck the tailbone under. We squeeze the bum really hard forward. Our right knee wants to reach forward. The left leg wants to reach back, presses into the mat. The right foot also presses into mat. Find length in the belly, find length from the chest, lift up. Ooh, that's a massive stretch in the psoas muscle. Good, hold here. Don't forget to squeeze, to squeeze and lengthen everything. So again, addressing one of the main reasons for lower back pain, tight psoas muscle. You're welcome, here we are. Hold here. Maybe you start to loosen up and you can maybe lean a bit forward, but don't forget to tuck the tailbone, squeeze the bum. And again, lift from the sternum, lift from the chest up. And then slowly release. Ooh, so hard. Walk the left foot towards the outer edge of the left mat. Lower down the hands inside the leg. Maybe scooch the right foot a bit back, untuck the toe, and you can roll towards the outer edge of the left foot if you like for our lizard lunge. Stay upright here, or lower yourself down onto the elbows. So if you have some blocks handy, you can even use them. So the lizard lunge is obviously a stretch for the hips, but also for the psoas muscle because it must lengthen here. But don't you worry, we also add on here. If you have a strap or a dog leash handy, you can use that for bending the foot from behind, strap the strap around the foot, and then press the foot away from you, lengthening the elbow, opening the chest, opening the shoulders here. Really press the foot into that. You can feel now your psoas muscle is working hard. So we're lengthening and strengthening the psoas muscle, which is notoriously tight, but also notoriously weak. And we're opening the upper spine. And the next exhale, release. We lower down the strap, can put it aside. We're going to need it for the other side. Step back into all-fours position. Again, find a nice, strong all-fours position. Press the hands into the mat. Again, belly button into the spine. You have a rock-solid core here. Reach the left arm forward. Reach the right leg back. And then lift the right leg. Squeeze the glutes already. Now, they're super nice and strong. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, lift up. So that move really has almost everything, right? Good. Exhale. Let's do 2 more here. Last one. And lower down the hand. We step back and we step our right foot forward again. Now the right heel is drawing into the mat and draws towards us. The left heel, left foot draws forward. We tuck the tailbone under. So we're already feeling the psoas muscle starts working. Press the left foot into the mat, lengthening from the belly, lengthening from the chest up. Ooh, this psoas muscle on that side is so much more tight for me. Hold here. Breathe deep. I know you engage a lot, but try to relax that muscle. So many things at once. And release. Ooh. Heel toe the foot towards the outer edge of the right side of the mat. Maybe scooch the left foot back, untuck the foot, and come on to the outer edges of the right foot. Again, you can stay upright here, lower down onto the elbows. So the previous move was quite a lot of strengthening in the glutes, but also in the core. And if you would like to see a bit more of core strengthening or bum strengthening moves, I'm more than happy to create a nice routine for some Pilates movements. Just let me know in the comments below. Good. Again, use the strap or just grab the foot from behind. Again, there's no problem here in using the strap. This is not about the mobility. This is about opening, not about the mobility here, the flexibility. This is really about strengthening the hip flexor and opening the chest here. Use the strap, help yourself to achieve the poses. Every pose is accessible in some way for everyone. Open up, look over the shoulder, press the foot in, and then slowly release. Can put the strap aside. We step back into our all-fours position. Tuck the toes under, and then we lift up into our first downward facing dog. I explained it in my previous video. I like to first start with focusing on the right leg. So often I lift the left foot up. I press the right foot into the mat, press into the right heel, stretch the right calf, the back side of the leg here first. And then I focus on the left foot. I do that because otherwise I find it's quite a lot, and that helps me to feel into the muscles a bit more. And both hands, both legs down, press evenly in both hands into all 10 fingers, belly button into the spine, shoulders pressing you back towards the knees. Try to tuck the chin a bit in. You look towards the knees or even higher up. Next, inhale, look between the hands, and then with baby steps, you can also bend the knees. You walk your feet towards the hands. Compress yourself here. Interlace the elbows here. You look towards your belly button, really lengthening the back side of the neck. You can also swing from side to side. Bend the knees generously. Decompress the spine here. Head is heavy, elbows heavy. Draw you closer towards the floor. You can also draw some circles with your head, or shake out the head no, shake out the head yes. Whatever feels good and helps you to loosen up the spine here. Especially if your back muscles are really tight, that is such a nice relief. Slowly let go of the elbows. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to the shins. Press the bum back, lengthening the hamstrings one more time. And exhale, forward. Next, inhale, stack yourself slowly but steady, vertebra by vertebra, on top of each other. Stack the hips, stack the shoulders, roll them up towards the ears and down the back. Good. Circle up the arms. Inhale, reach yourself nice and long. And exhale, arms come beside you. Okay. Now we do a bit of like an active air squat, which is not technically a yogic move, but it's so nice because it has everything you need to. Good. You already know a squat, but make them a bit of Pilates style. So you engage the core, really draw the belly button in, shorten the space between the hips and the ribs, squeeze the bum, reach the arms up, and then sink low into the squat. Exhale, press the bum forward, reach the arms behind you. Inhale, sit down. Exhale, up. Again, maintain the belly button into the spine. So this move really has everything. We are strengthening the glutes. We are lengthening the hip flexor in an active way. And we're moving the upper body. We're moving the spine. We're mobilizing everything. So maybe if you have a desk job and you have a few seconds to spare, you can do this ideally in an open space office where everyone can watch you. And then slowly lower down, hold the last one, reach the arms up, draw the belly button into the spine, and exhale, fold all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift, one more time. And then exhale, bend the knees, lower down the hands towards the floor. Keep the left knee bent, keep the left hand onto the floor, onto fingertips. And then inhale, reach the right arm up, straighten out the right leg, strengthening and lengthening the right leg. One more time, you twist open. Again, it's all about the mobility in the upper spine. Exhale, lower down, we switch it out. Right hand down, right knee bent, left leg goes straight, and you look up. Really reach the hand up towards the ceiling. And exhale, lower down. Good. Plant the hands. Step the right foot first back and then the left foot into the plank. Lower down the knees, bend the elbows and lower yourself down onto the belly. Good. We're coming into the cobra pose, or like a baby cobra, because we want to do this active. So you lower yourself down, press the hips into the mat. So you're lengthening the tailbone down. Hands can come alongside the chest. Roll the shoulders down the ears, down onto the back. Inhale, you lift head, neck, and shoulders up. You're not pressing from the hands. You could even lift up the hands. You're still lifting yourself up. Pelvis into the mat. My bum is super engaged right now. Exhale, lower down. Let's do this one more time. Again, squeeze the bum, squeeze the glutes. Inhale, lift up. Maybe lift up the hands just to check that you're doing it. And exhale, lower yourself down. Good. And then press yourself back into a child's pose. The knees wide, big toes to touch. Reach the arms forward. Again, stretching out the armpits here, stretching out the shoulders, the back. And then slowly lift yourself up. Sit onto the bum. Swing the legs around. Good. And we come back down onto our backs. Good. Now, feet onto the mat and pretty close towards the bum so that you can graze them with your fingers. The arms press inside the mat. So, on the exhale, you press the lower back, you press the belly into the lower back, so the lower back is coming into the mat. Feel that the space between the lower back and the mat is gone now. And on the inhale, you arch the spine. You want to create the space here again. Exhale. And on the inhale, we come back into this anterior pelvic tilt. And exhale into the posterior pelvic tilt. Good. So just a few more times, just mobilizing our pelvis, our hips here. And then exhale, draw the belly button in, draw the lower back into the spine, and then press the hips up. Squeeze the bum, lift up. Notice how high you can lift here. Often when our psoas muscle are very tight, we cannot lift it high. So that's why we strengthen it out, lengthen it out first, and now we're strengthening the bum cheeks. Exhale, lower down, bone by bone first, middle back, lower back, and then we come back into a neutral position. Inhale. Exhale, close the space underneath you, lift the pelvis up bone by bone, hold here, squeeze the bum, and exhale, lower down. So that's a glute bridge. You know that from all the various different fitness classes, but this is Pilates style. Squeeze the bum cheeks every single time you lift up. And also engage the core. Keep the core tight here. One more time. And exhale. Lower yourself down. Good. Now, bring the right knee across over the left foot or left knee. You can even double hook if you like to, if you can. Doesn't matter really. And then let the knees drop towards the right side. Reach the left arm out. And again, you will notice that one side here is more open, one shoulder maybe comes more close down towards the floor than the other. And that is our last stretch here for the spine. So today we really did everything. We strengthened out, we lengthened out the glutes, the hip flexors, but also the hamstrings. We strengthened our core a bit. And especially we mobilized our upper back. Good. Come back towards the center. Whoop. And now we twist into the other side. Let the knees, which side? Towards the left side. Reach the right arm out. And yeah, I definitely can tell this side for me is a bit more open. Again, come back to the movements that you like the most, that felt the best in your body. Repeat this often if you have problems with your lower back to maintain it in a good posture. Slowly come back towards the center. Give yourself a nice hug. Well done. Thank you so much for joining.